Hello everyone, and welcome to my new channel, Flourishing Mystic. Thank you so much for being here. I'm here to cover today's energy reading. We'll start with an oracle card, and then we'll do some tarot, and then I'll probably throw in some additional oracle card messages, maybe a love message towards the end. So let's look at March 25th. It's Friday, baby. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had an amazing week. Let's see what the energy is today for the collective. So we got sun. It says paint the sun back into your sky. I love this card because it shows us how much we have the freedom of choice sometimes to brighten up our day, okay, or brighten up our mood. Sometimes we want the world around us to be a particular way, but how are we inside? How are we doing inside? Can we bring that light? Can we share that light with others around us? Okay, I know sometimes I can get in a space where typically I'm not all that extroverted when I'm out and about, and usually maybe I'm the one who kind of waits for the kindness to be extended. But on the days where I'm like, no, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and smile, or I'm gonna go ahead and make the conversation here. I just find it adds sunshine to not only my life but the other person involved. So that's a mundane example, but we can start we can really work with this energy. Like, for example, today is a gloomy, sort of sleepy spring day here in Toronto, but how can we add more light and sunshine here, okay, into our lives? It's going to be different for each and every one of us, but this can also be even larger. Okay, let's say we're stuck in a relationship, stuck in a job we don't like. How can we start implementing or incorporating or injecting, infusing more passion into our lives by taking on a hobby, taking on a side project, side hustle, a relationship? Are we shying away from relationships, be it friendships, be it love relationships? Okay, so that's the first message that came through. I really love that card here. Now let's look at the tarot. March 25th. March 25th. Let's see what the energy is. We have the Five of Pentacles. Let's see what else. I did see that card when I was shuffling. We have the Six of Cups and the Page of Swords. So I do see this energy of the Five of Pentacles is like, if something's not working out in our lives, what can we do about it? How can we change this? How can we fix this? Can we come up with a creative solution, Page of Swords, to some of our problems? If it's financial, if it's life purpose, if it's relationship problems, whatever the problem is, there always tends to be a solution. Okay, now Six of Cups is coming in as a reminder that there is something meaningful, okay, that we can start working on or working towards in our lives. That may be the answer or the trick. Sometimes it doesn't need to be more complicated than the fact that we just need to do what we love. Sometimes we overcomplicate it, like trying to figure out all the logistics, trying to do this, trying to figure out that. Is it going to work? Am I going to fail? Thinking about all that stuff that really doesn't matter. This is an energy today of like, let's take out success from the equation. Let's take out failure from the equation of, whether this relationship is going to work out, whether this business venture is going to work out. And let's just start living for today. So what is going to bring me color and life and sunshine today? Is it working on the project? Is it working on the business idea? Is it extending love today? Even if there is no promise of a return of investment, can we be happy in doing? Can we be happy in being? That's the kind of energy I'm getting, Sometimes we overcomplicate it by just future projecting, like, is it going to work out in the end? If I invest all this time and energy, is it going to work out? We never really know the answer to it. But what we do know is, how do we feel in the moment of trying, of being, of showing up, of loving? Can we love that person even if the love is not returned? Can we be honest with ourselves? Can we love this project? Can we love this business idea without having to receive a return on investment today? What if the investment comes in tomorrow or next week or next year? Are we still willing to show up and do what we love every single day when the times are difficult, when there's no promise of a return, when there's no reciprocation even? Can we still continue to show up and do what we love who we love, etc.? Okay, so let's look at the mood. I'm going to do an aura scope for today, March 25th. Death. Yeah, I think death is beautiful, because when there's death, there's transformation. When there's death, there's an opening for something to be reborn again, something to, it's like we get the chance to color the sky how we want it to. Do we want the purple pink sky? Do we want a clear blue sky? Do we like the cloudy sky? You know, metaphorically, how do we want to paint and color our lives from here on out? With this black card, it's like a mood, and we can just literally decide now for ourselves how we want this day to go, how we want this day to be. We can finish this week on a beautiful note. We can start extending love, light, loving, kind energy out there with no expectation. We can just put it out there into the universe, and if it's returned to us, it's returned to us today. If it's not, it's not. But at least we're feeling good. At least we're extending that beautiful, lighthearted energy. You never know what could come from that. Okay? Okay, let's get an angel message. Oh my goodness. Oof. Okay. Let's see. March 25th. Let's see. Okay. Patience. Patience is required at this moment. You may feel like things are not moving as fast as you would like, yet there's a lot going on energetically. The current situation causing concern is evolving positively. Let go and have patience. You will eventually realize that this whole event was in fact a blessing. All is perfect as it is. Trust. You are eternally loved and guided. I feel like that pretty much sums up everything I was saying earlier. Okay. Acceptance. There is nothing about you that you need to fix. Reclaim the disowned parts of you that yearn for love and acceptance. You are beautiful just as you are, regardless of any faults you may perceive you have. You are an eternally radiant being of light. Accept all that you are and just be you. When you truly accept yourself, your whole world will magically and lovingly transform. I love how affirmative these messages were, where it's like, it's what I was saying earlier. Sometimes we want to hide. We want to hide behind being strong, being tough, being maybe nonchalant or something. But if we're passionate about something, why aren't we going after it? If we love someone, why can't we send all that loving energy, even if that person doesn't feel the same? It's not necessarily about having a relationship. It's not necessarily about securing the bag all the time. Sometimes it really just means showing up for what we love and who we love. And the rest will fall into place. It always does. Talking about love, let's pull a love card for today for the collective, March 25th. Thank you again for being here. This is a new channel, an exciting, endeavor that I'm taking on. So I appreciate those who have shown up, especially if you came from my other platform or if you just found this video organically. I know it takes some time to get on the algorithm, so thank you for being here. What's the love message for March 25th? We have humility. You have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. I love this message that came through for us today, okay? We can put death to the ego today, and I feel like that is truly going to create a wonderful day for us. When we set aside expectations, when we put aside even projecting what we want for today, and just being who we want to be today. Okay, or even offering or even giving the type of energy we want to receive, but without expectation of like we need to receive it back. I feel like that's where the most freedom and joy lies for today, March 25th. So paint the sun back into your sky, whatever that means to you. Okay, that's the message for today. Thank you so much for being here. I'm open for personal readings. If you want to book me, you can book me on my website. All the information is always going to be in the description box below. I will be working on the weekend tarot scope, so stay tuned for that. And please like this video if you gained something. If you liked it, please subscribe. It would really help the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful weekend. Take care.